serdecznie w czwartym odcinku Piłkarskiego Żądła. Dzisiaj naszym gościem jest Igors Tarasovs. Witamy serdecznie Igora. Jest to zawodnik, który niewątpliwie uzupełnił rezerwy, czy nawet lukę w pierwszym składzie, jeśli chodzi o środek obrony. Jest to zawodnik, który wzmocnił ten środek obrony. Również może grać w środku pomocy, jak przekonaliśmy się chociażby w meczu ze Śląskiem Wrocław. Bez cienia wątpliwości można go ocenić pozytywnie. Jest to bardzo dobre wzmocnienie, jest to zawodnik z bogatą przyszłością i też o to go dziś podpytamy, nie tylko o tą grę w Jagiellonii, ale też jego wcześniejszą karierę. Well, Igors, my first question is, what is the most essential difference between Michał Probierz and your previous coaches? I think about mentality or their attitude. Are they the same or are they different in this?
You know, the difference, if you mean, between my previous coaches, which I'm working with Michał Probierz, is he always knows what he wants, and every small detail on the pitch, in the trainings, in life, everything is very important. So I think that's why this is the difference between my previous coaches and which I'm working now. So I think that's the reason why we're on top now, because every small thing is important. Is the main thing, and I think that's why we have this result right now.
How do you feel in Poland? Can you compare life in Białystok in Poland with other places, countries where you live as a player?
You know, the main thing for me is that my family feel good here. So I can tell that my family loves the city, loves this country, and everything is okay. If compare, you know, my hometown, Riga, Latvia, where I'm born, is also so small European city, so it's quite similar with Białystok, something.
Did your family get used to traveling a lot, you know, going to Azerbaijan or Belarus?
Yes, we will. In every country where I'm playing, we were together with my family, and they go with me everywhere. So in Azerbaijan, you know, I play in Simurg. This is the city, the village, Zakatala. You understand, so this it's quite difficult to live there with family, with small baby, you know. So Białystok is much better than Zakatala. So before I play in Grodno, before Jagiellonia. So Grodno is also a very good city. We like it. It's, you know, the same size maybe as Białystok. So I think my family felt very good here. So for us it's very good. We like the city, we like the country, so it's okay.
Okay, if we go back, I think this is kind of different question, to year 2004, when your national team qualified to the Euro 2004.
Yes.
And how did you feel in this year when you were like 15, 16 years old, something like this?
Yes.
Did you feel it was a big perspective for you, like a big, it can just give a big kick to every single club in Latvia, or it was just, you know, a small success that didn't change anything?
You know, at this moment when your national team, which you can play in the future, win something like travel to Euro 2004, and you don't think about that, oh, maybe someday I will play there. You just celebrate with other fans this success, you know. But when I was 15, 16, you know, when I look at this player which playing there against Turkey, against Sweden, I don't even yes, I don't even think at that moment that I can play at this level someday, you know. So for me it was like, you know, these players, they play in Euro, but I'm 15, 16 years old. What can I do to play there, you know?
But you know, still there are many players that are 16 years old, like Przemek Mystkowski or something like this, that just, even though they're very young, they just play at this kind of level. Did you have any players in Latvian national team that you look up to, look up to in this position? Or not?
At this moment, I think in Latvia is many young talented players, you know. So The main thing is that they have to keep in mind that someday they can play at this level. They have to play at this level. So step by step they.
And that time in 2004, I mean, when you were 16, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And there are many players. I didn't remember. I can recall the names of players that played then.
In the national team, Maris Virpakovskis.
Oh yes, that's.
Vitaly Astafyev.
There was something like role model for you or something like this, or not?
Yes, we look at them, you know, like oh my God, it's Maris Virpakovsky. He was a national hero at this moment. Marian Pachars, he is now national team coach. So for the maybe in the world they didn't know these names, you know, but in Latvia there are heroes, you know, because they are the only players which made this success.
What was the most difficult for you in Ekstraklasa when you debuted on Legia?
In the first match.
In the first match, what was the most surprising? Yes, in Polish football, in Polish top division.
For me, you know, when I played the first game against Legia, when I prepared for this first game against Legia, for me it was difficult, you know, mentality. You know, I prepared to very hard game. I was very nervous, you know, but after
you feel nervous?
Yes, of course. Before the first match, you know, the coach told me to play like central defender. He believes in me, you know. So I have a pressure on me because central defender is not my, you know, like you say, the birth position, you know. So it was a little bit difficult for me, and it was quite nervous. So, but after when the game starts. I feel in the game that it's nothing, you know, it's nothing special. So if you just do your work, everything is gonna be okay. So I try to keep focusing. For me, the most difficult is to prepare for this game, to get over this nervous, you know, is the main thing that I have to do.
The match with Legia was the best at this moment in Polish
I don't know. Every match I don't like to judge myself. It was the best. You know, it was my best match. As I feel, I try to play every match in 150%. That my team, if my team win, get 3 points. So, and when the season is finished and we look where on the table, so that after that I can judge and say we're in the first place. It's a good season for all team. If we be second, third, seventh, I don't know. So after the season we have to judge, but at the moment I think the most thing I have to keep focus and work.
Did you do some research before you go to Białystok? Did you know some Polish players, you know, Polish teams and stuff? Because we saw you at the friendly game between Niemen Grodno and Jagiellonia, and so that you and your team were kind of impressed. I seen you smiling, that seeing the stadium and stuff, that I think you were happy when you came here. So I don't know, did you feel impressed by Białystok, and did you make some research before you came?
Yes, when we play this friendly match, when we came here on this new stadium, it was awesome, you know. This we played the match, even there was I don't know, maybe 200 people on the match, but the whole stadium, you know, they feel this atmosphere even without many people. It's great. So what about research? I look for the Polish championship before, because the many guys from Latvia play here. So even if after this, yes. Even after this match, I know that there was interest from Jagiellonia, so I tried to look what's happened, what's plays, how much games was played, and so on. So yes, I tried to research something about the Polish Ekstraklasa and the Jagiellonia.
And you played with Wisła Krakow, yes. So you have some experience in 2011.
I don't remember. Yes, we play in Champions League. Yes, I played for Skonto Riga and we play against Wisła, but it was, you know, like different level teams. You know, we was We were champions, and we play in Champions League. And in first leg we play at home, but we play like away game. You know, so many fans from Krakow come to Riga, and it was brilliant atmosphere. Even in Riga, even we play at home, but so many fans come to Riga. So, and when we come to Krakow, it was the first game which we played when you try to shout to your partner something and he's in 5 meters and he don't hear you at all because it's so much fans in the stadium. It's great.
Can you tell us about history in Azerbaijan and earthquake after you decided to leave from this place?
It was it's the first time in my life that I have panic, you know, because I played there for half season. There was 4 or 5 months, I don't remember, and everything was okay. You know, the level of championship is quite good. Everybody say that it's Azerbaijan. Everybody goes there to earn money. Yes, there is a lot of money, but level of championship is very good because many players for big money come there to play, and so level grows. And when the championship comes to an end, it was 2 games remain. I don't remember. Yes, in May there was earthquake because we live in Zakatala. Zakatala is mountains, and the things like earthquake. It's normal for them. So, but for me, you know, it was I don't know. It's the first time in my life that I panic, you know, because I was there with my family, and after this, you know, at one moment I think that I don't need your money, I don't need everything. I just want to take a taxi, go to airport, and go to home. Take whatever you want. I don't need nothing. Just bring me to airport, you know. So, but after everything was okay, and this ended 1 week, and we fly to home. So.
And what's the biggest difference between supporters in Poland and Azerbaijan?
Supporters in
yes,
fans?
Yes.
Yes, of course. It's for me the Poland, which now I'm playing for Jagiellonia, is the best atmosphere which I ever played. Maybe this once with Wisla Krakow, and but every home game, every away game, is like this atmosphere. It's brilliant. It's you feel like a normal football player. You know, I'm from Latvia. There's not so football country, you know, and there is not so much interest about football. Maybe ice hockey, but not so much about football. Only maybe when national team plays, you know. But here every weekend it's like, you know, the whole city stops and look for the game, you know. It's brilliant.
Another question is, what's your preferred position to play? Because you played many games as a central defender, and now you go as a midfielder. Maybe you're not kind of you're more like, I think, Yaya Touré type player, like destruction and maybe some passes, and but that's your biggest point, I think, the destruction and just getting the ball away from our penalty center. What's your favorite position?
You know, for me it's not problem. This position which I'm playing now, like a central defender, it's for me this is a new position. I played there only in Grodno, so for the first time when I played in this position, I was really nervous, afraid, you know, some kind, because you are the last defender, you can make a mistake or something like this. But I played 1, 2, 3 games, but after it's go, you know, like okay. And my position from the start, which I'm playing, which I start to play football, is a defensive midfielder. So every game in Skonto, in Ventspils, in Simurka, I even play an attacking midfielder. So for me it's not problem to play now as a defender or as defensive midfielder. In the national team, the last game against Czech Republic, I play like defensive midfielder. So, but after when I came back, we have a very important game against Wisla Krakow, and I play like defender. So it's no problem for me. You know, I just try to. The main thing is to do what the coach asks, you know. So.
But if you could choose, you know, to just choose one position and just develop on one certain position, what would you choose?
You know, I don't know, you know, because I like to play like a midfielder, because you can go in attack to score some goal, and I like to defend to block the shots, to not let the score the goal for opponents. You know, so for me it's difficult to choose which position is the most, because defensive midfielder, central defender, it's quite similar positions, but in midfield you can make a risk, and in defense you can make the risk. So that's the difference.
I have a question again about Michał Probierz. What kind of coach is Michał Probierz? He's like a father who punches any words, or maybe like a boss who is the most important person in the locker room and nobody can own him?
This time I know this coach, this time we work with him. I think he's you know, this kind of person. He's like a boss, you know. I think because if he tell to do this, you have to do this no matter what. And as I say in the previous, the whole small things they can make a difference in everything. So we try to look at these small things and to go forward, you know. So I think he's this kind of strong person, and I think he's a real boss, you know, as I say.
Okay, so now the questions from the fans, and the first is: do you like Polish food? If you like, what is your kind of favorite meals?
You know, I like every food. You know, I like to eat a lot and eat tasty food. You know, it's no you know, something like, oh, I like this or I like this. I like to eat everything.
But have you tried pierogi or bigos or something like this? You know what I mean?
Yes, I tried. You know, we were with my family in Warsaw. I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but there was a lot of this, you know, pierogi and something pelmeni, and something like this. I like pelmeni very much. You know.
Okay. The second one is.
The second one is about how is your Polish. And do you learn Polish?
At the moment, I understand, you know, if we talk about football things, I understand almost everything, but, you know, it's hard for me right now to talk, because I just try something with the guys to say something, some words. I have to learn as much words as I can, so it will be much easier for me to learn the whole language, you know.
Do you have problem with communicating on the city, on the everyday life?
No.
People speak English, is okay? Speak English?
Yes, I speak English and the people understand me, so if somebody did not understand me in English, we try to talk in a little Russian, little Polish, little English, you know, some kind of.
Okay, so the third one from the fans is: who is the best defensive player in the world, like right now, in your opinion?
In the whole world, yes. Defender or
just it's up to you. I don't know. I don't know what does he mean. Maybe defender. Yes, defender.
You know, it's a difficult question. It's many good defenders which I like. You know, like Sergio Ramos, like Piqué, like Boateng, you know, but the last game not so good. But there is a lot. I think the moment for me is Sergio Ramos.
Okay. The last question: you signed a contract for 1 year.
Yes.
Do you thinking about a renewal contract, or maybe you're already talking about that with Mr. Kulesza?
Yes, I have my contract for 1 year, and after we can renew this contract for 2 more years, if everything will be okay. So, if the club wants to keep me, if we decide to work together in further, so it will be okay.
Thank you very much for coming to us. Dziękuję bardzo. To był wywiad z Igorem Tarasowsem. Do zobaczenia.